So about a year ago, I bought this photo frame. I got it for about £8.40, which is this much in freedom dollars. It's meant to sit on your desk and scroll through pictures of family vacations. But today, I'm gonna find a way to make this a gaming beast. Look at it in all its glory. Now, one thing I need to mention is that as I've had this over a year and I've been procrastinating making a video about it, I've lost the charger. So that's one big hurdle. Let's see what we're dealing with. So we've got USB-C, a micro SD, a reset pin, and the smallest barrel jack I think I've ever seen in my life. Now, I have zero clue if this Type-C works for power. I guess I'll just try. If not, I'm basically cooked. Let's see. Do I have to click power button? No. Whoa. Frame O. This is actually kind of surprising to me that they allow two types of input for such a cheap little thing. This is a very ominous message. Never disconnect power when Frameo is running. Does this happen every time you turn it on? Frameo, I'm gonna stick to English for now. Log into my Wi-Fi. And just like that, my photo frame is now connected to the internet. And we've got an update for the photo frame, which is not a sentence I thought I would ever say. And while we're doing this, I know what you guys have been waiting for, the peel. Are we serious? Hello? Is there not a... I guess there's no film on the screen. What is the point of this? This kind of ruined my day, to be honest. Again, name your frame. My full government name. Steve Minecraft. Frame location. House. I am not adding friends on my frame. Leave me alone. Okay, maybe I should have read what that actually said. I kind of want to add a picture to it. Now, this is a phone I don't usually use, but I have a video of me playing Taiko on this phone. So let's see if this works. There's no way I can put a video on my photo frame. Truly 2026 technology. Send video. There's no way. Okay, so videos do work, I guess, which is kind of cool. Okay, let me take this seriously. Let me put something that I actually want to hang up in my room. So now I've explained to you what a photo frame is for the last like 2 minutes. Why am I making this video? Well, you see, dear viewer, this thing runs Android. Now, I could be wrong, but I think this is just a regular Android OS with an app open. I could be completely wrong. This might be a custom like operating system completely, but there is always a chance this is just Android running an app. So let's see what we can do. Now, one thing I have read about this is that it is surprisingly very easy to open ADB on this thing. No root needed, beta program, except ADB access. I don't know why Frameo is so chill. Shout out Frameo. Let's open up a terminal and get a little bit mischievous. ADB devices. Okay, I just can't read. I just needed to do a / before it. Let's see. Is this root? It comes pre-rooted. Have you ever seen a company do that before? Don't answer that. There probably is. I just don't know. But that is ridiculous. A pre-rooted photo frame? I have not done this. So this should show me what Android we're on. 6? When did 6 release? Oh, okay. It's not ideal. If someone wanted to hack my photo frame, I think they probably could. We can make it work, probably, maybe. I don't know. I want to see what we have installed on this. VP India logs? Oh, VPN dialogues. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, why is that Indian VPN? Galaxy 4. I'm going to be so honest. I don't know what most of this stuff means, but we have Net Frameo Frame. I feel like if there's any place to look, it's got to be this. Now, I'm not too good with Android or any of this, but if I'm not mistaken, this should remove Frameo. The thing is, I want to give this to my mom as a present. So if I mess this up, I am very, very cooked. Let's see what happens. Oh, Lord. Okay, sure. No, that's okay. That's okay. We'll sort it out. Okay, so I think I might have cooked it a little bit. I'm going to see if I can push an APK, which is like an Android file to it, and just see if it fixes it. I think I've deleted the only launcher that this thing has, and now it's just losing its mind, which is fair enough. I would too. Yes, sketchy download button. You can take all of my details. It's doing it. Okay, please just work. It's doing something. Doesn't look like success. I guess I have to run it, right? I've just kind of installed it. Maybe I can just reboot. Okay, Frameo. There's no way it was this easy, right? Okay, this looks very promising. Let's start fresh. Wow, I can't believe that worked as well as it did. Now, that looks like Android 6. Let's see if it works. Can we watch YouTube? Hello? Google? No Google, that's fine. Oh, Google's disappeared. Internet? Okay, all right. It's an improvement. Let's see if YouTube, the website, is supported on Android 6. And already it thinks I'm a robot, which is always a good sign. And it won't let me do the captcha to prove myself. So I found a browser that is somewhat modern that might work on this. And that is because this thing is 4 megabytes. I can't think of anything that is 4 megabytes, let alone a whole browser APK. So let's see if this works. Maybe this will fix our issues, especially considering our browser is from about 10 years ago. Do we have VIA? Yes, we do. We have a surprising amount of stuff, actually. Agree. YouTube. Okay, we're having progress. Please. Let's see if we can watch peak content. Yo! No way. It might have took about 20 seconds and it's not really rendering correctly, but it's working. Does this thing have speakers? I'm not sure. It does. They're awful. Let's go. Can you hear that? It's so quiet. There is no excuse to not be able to run YouTube in the big 26. Please. I just realized I have actually no clue how to get back to the home menu. I didn't really think about this. I have no clue, so I'm just gonna run an ADB command. Hopefully this does something. Oh, did I cook it? No, it's fine. Okay. I also want to quickly see what kind of specs we're running on this photo frame, which is not a sentence again that I thought I would say. Rockchip RK3066. It's an ARM-based SoC. You can put Linux on it? Well, I mean, I feel like I have to. Okay, that might be a part 2, but for today, we're gonna stick with Android. If you want to see a part 2 of me installing Linux, please let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do Linux. Just so that you can see this, that security patch level says 2016. I probably already have 20 Trojans. This cannot be safe. 2016? Hello? You know what kind of crazy shit they've been cooking up since 2016? There's a gravity sensor? What is the need? Let's validate this online. God, that typing sound is incredible. Hi, for some reason we can't display an ad here, probably because of an ad blocker. No, it just is that bad. So we have been verified as maybe the worst device on all of CPUs. And it's got a solid 1 gig of RAM. Lovely. Now, let's see what an Android 6 tablet with a gig of RAM and an incredibly budget SoC can do. I have once again found another sketchy site for me to download something. I have paid for Minecraft Pocket Edition more times than I can count. Please leave me alone. I'm gonna be honest, I have very low hopes for this working, like, at all. This is somewhat modern, slightly. So apparently there's been this the whole time, which is a lot easier than what I was trying to do, which is send an ADB command. Let's just max this out. Oh, it sounds incredible. 57 FPS in the menu. This thing's a tank. Oh, did anyone see that in the resource pack? It was missing the texture and it had the fucking the CS source. It is incredibly uncomfortable if you're wondering. You know what? Okay, well, it's not great. We're getting a solid like 13 FPS. Pretty solid. It's playable. Like, if you're like a child, I'm sure I could give like my cousin this. I think my goal is, as long as I can make a crafting table, I'm calling it playable. We are at 8 FPS while hitting a tree. Okay. Very solid. Okay, I appreciate the photo frame. It's a great little bit of tech. Why do we have beautiful skies and fancy graphics? Let's be humble. Do we even need view bobbing? No, not really. Render distance, we can put that down a little bit. Now let's see if this thing is the gaming beast that it is. We're in 30 FPS almost. I would not complain about this if I was a child. Well, I would a little bit. I grew up on the 360. That thing barely ran. This is way better than the 360. Look at it. I can play on a photo frame. What do you guys know about my boy? What a peak emulator, guys. I'm going to refrain from mentioning the company, but Flameboy Flambands Peak Gaming. Now let's see if this boy can game. No, stop. Okay, if that's not gaming, I don't know what is. The buttons are a bit small, but that's okay. Imagine this hanging up in your like kitchen. This is sick, actually. Oh. No! Let's try again. I got this. The buttons are so small. It's not even my fault, Wario. I'm sorry. Yes! Bang! Well, I think you get the idea. It actually works surprisingly okay. Now we're gonna try PS1. It's harder than GVA, but it is not impossible. It's doable. I don't know if it's doable for this, but it is doable in general. Okay, I forgot I need the BIOS. Give me a second. Now, Crash Bandicoot is actually kind of hard to run for a PS1 game. They had to do all sorts of trickery to get this thing to work. There's a whole like video about it. Please don't go yet. After, maybe watch it. It's quite good. It's working. On the photo frame. I need you guys to remember, this is a photo frame. It has a thing on the back to mount it. It has the little pegs. What is going on? This is the ideal gaming experience. Like, why would you ever get a Steam Deck over this? It makes no sense. If you get a Steam Deck, you can only play games. With a photo frame, you can play games and look at pictures. And you can't do that on the Steam Deck. Okay. It is stuttering a little bit. Yeah, the audio is finished. It is running surprisingly well for PS1. It's surprisingly like responsive. It's not great with the touchscreen. Okay. Overall, it is playing. Give me a boost. Well, there's an arrow on it. Okay, I'm not beating this stage, but you get the point. It works kind of well. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is like doubling the audio. Now, the final test of this photo frame, by the way, to remind you, this is meant to show a static image. We are going to be trying to run PSP. PSP is surprisingly not that hard to run for a somewhat modern console, but it is still a lot harder than PS1. By the way, I have zero faith this is going to get more than like 5 to 10 FPS. And of course, I've only got one game on here, the absolute peak, that is FIFA Street 2. Yes, the controls are tiny. Yes, this is the ideal gaming. Oh no. I mean, the audio does not sound any good. If I get copyright claimed, it will genuinely be okay. It'll be very impressive. Oh, okay. I don't know why I shot that. I got the ball back though. Cross. Can he do it? Score, score, score. Bang! Goal. Top bins. Okay. On a photo frame. Shout out Owen, my guy. Like, I don't know, if I was stranded on an island and this fell off like a shipment crate or something, I could have fun. I could make it interesting. It's not the ideal gaming experience. Huh? Are we serious? How was that in? Where's the replay? Okay, pass back into the goal. Does he score that? Bang. What? Absolutely destroyed, bro. Goal! How does he do it? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a little bit sick of this thing, but thank you guys for watching. This has been very interesting. If you guys show enough love, I might put Linux on this thing. Maybe it will run better. Maybe we can do some funny things with this. Maybe I can make this like a server or something absolutely ridiculous. You guys leave some recommendations in the comments. Yeah, this is one of my first videos ever, so please show some support, show some love, and take care, guys. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.